thing up. We got 2 races that are going to run 2-wave starts. First race, bot heavy, lost air light. The other race is the lost air heavy with the bot light. So there'll be 2-wave starts on both those races. Yesterday, turn 3, everybody listened. It was much better. Thank you. We didn't have to get yelling and screaming and jumping up and down, and that was cool. Nobody got hurt because people were paying attention. Well done. Same thing in effect for today. If you blow turn 3, go straight through to the next exit road, come back up. If you gain positions there, then we're going to penalize you. So don't do it. Just take your time, get back into the race, join back up safely, don't turn back around.
Kevin saw the guys got DQ'd because they went into the grass and then made their way back on.
Listen, it's already been looked after.
Okay.
All right.
But what is the ruling on that, though?
Well, to be honest, there was no ruling. My whole purpose of this wasn't really blowing the corner and coming back on. It was more about blowing straight through, turning around and coming back on. So we didn't really address that. It wasn't a fair DQ. We reversed it. That being said, I would have preferred he went right instead of left. I understand why he went left, but I would prefer he went right.
Okay, if you try to make the corner and go off, you come back on.
What's that?
If you try to make the corner.
If you're out in the grass, out in the grass, you can come back on. But be careful. It's still a freaking dicey place to enter. Okay, so be careful with it. The way that it was radioed in and the way that it actually happened was 2 different things, which is why it happened. Okay, but like I said, personally, I would have preferred going the other way. Just that's my organizer hat on. My racer hat, I completely understand the other way as well. Okay, so if you find yourself in that position, I think he's the first one that actually went through there and didn't fall down. But if you find yourself in that position, be careful. Okay, just be careful coming back on. As you know, guys are coming through there, booking it. They're on the gas hard. They lean the opposite way, so they're not seeing you. So it just could be a calamity. So just be freaking careful there. But other than that, like, everything went well yesterday on that corner. It went fine. I want to apologize for our false start in the morning. That was also a bit of a gong show, completely on our end. It was his very first time on the switch. It happened. What can I tell you? By the time we got it organized, it was in 4 laps into a 6-lap race. There's no point in stopping.
Hey Ken, I'm just wondering the lights. Would it be better, basically, like I was noticing yesterday when they were coming up to the line, the lights were on. Would it be better to come up with the lights off when everybody's gridded, the light comes on, and then goes to that routine?
6 of one, half dozen the other, really. Yeah. I don't think it's going to make any damn difference. Actually, the light, in my opinion, the light's on because then you're only doing one switch. Yeah. You know, otherwise you got to do on, off, on, and that's where, because it's the same button. You just hit the button, right? Okay. So I think it's probably better just to leave them on, hit the button once as opposed to. That's the problem. He didn't know that he had hit it hard enough, shut it off, and that's when he hit it again and came back on. Because his back is to the light, so he's not seeing the light. He's just going by the way the switch feels. So that's how it happened. It doesn't really matter how it happened. It was just it was an error on our end. And when I was already on the radio talking with Start before anybody even hit turn 1, because I'd seen it from where I was as well. And my question was, did everybody get off the line clean? Was there an issue? Was there hang-ups? Had I got the information I got later at that time, I would have made the call then, stopped it after the first lap, re-gridded, and done it again. That's not the way it went down. It took me 4 laps before I finally got what I needed to find out. So I said, I apologize for it. It's an error on our end. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Error on our end. If that indeed does happen again, hopefully it doesn't, the procedure is you'll get a red flag. So if you all of a sudden see a red flag on the first lap, it's a very good likelihood it's a false start. Just roll up to Marshall Station, and they'll probably send you right back around. You're going to go right back to the grid, re-grid, we'll do it again. Okay? So that's the procedure on that. Do a quick head count. Jamie Young? Here. Kellen Hodgson? Here. Gary Crocott? Here. Shannon McKay? Here. James Gibb? Yep. Dylan Patrick? Yep. Damn. All right. Quick run through the flags. Black flag. Black flag will be done right on this corner here. So if you come around the right-hander, you'll be looking directly at the black flag. It'll be pointed at you, and I'll keep doing that. Out, pointed directly at you. Please acknowledge that you've seen it. Okay. Yesterday we had a black flag. Stop, pull off on the side of the track. Don't do that. Okay. When I say have a look at your bike, just have a kind of look at your bike. You know, while you're rolling, get off the line and just go around the track and back around and see me. Okay. We'll talk about why we're doing it. Waved yellow. Nice. 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 See, I found the pantry. I found those. I didn't know about these. Yeah. If you see this flag, well, wave yellow. No passing from the time you see it till the time you get where you're going. All right. Steady yellow.
Stop waving in my face.
Oh, is it full? All right, steady yellow. You got a steady yellow. You can pass, but you're going to get a wave yellow in the next corner. All right, do I get any more surprises here, guys? Probably. Oh, there we go. Red flag. You get the red flag, get an arm or a leg up, stop in the next turn, okay?
I don't know if you know this, Ken, but I'm stopping if I see that.
You're too old to see that, buddy. Anyway, stop, go to the next corner. They're going to tell you what's going on. All right. Hey, look at that. All the debris in the other field. Debris flag. If the marshal can, they'll point at whatever is on the track. If they're pointing at something, don't go there. You need to go somewhere else. If it's just being held steady, it means it's down the track behind them, but there's something on the track. Most times we can get it cleared up pretty fast, but just be aware there's something on the track. White flag. You got one more lap to get it done. Cross flags, halfway.
He's like scared.
I know what it is. This one I found. I knew this one was there. All right, checker flag, you are the winner. And you get to take the panty flag
use
around
that
the track.
checkered flag when you do the
Well, we have multiples. So if you do win your class, come around and get your flag. We have lots of checker flags. Take your checker flag lap, all right? I like to see everybody have fun with the checker flag. So, you know, and if you're not sure, just stop. We can sort it out there. Maybe we'll just give you one anyway. All right, so make sure you come around for your checker flag lap. Anybody got any questions for today?